Hey guys, it's Drac, and we're here at the 50 Shades of Red birthday bash. There's our host Red and Nam and the lovely Draculina. But this is Chicken, and this video is about his blaster. Chicken is the oldest member of the Southeast NIC. He's been nerfing the longest down here. And this is his crossbow. It's the ChickenBow Rev3, and it's a surprising sight in the NIC these days because it is a crossbow without homemade internals. Now, as many of you know, this is Lilith, this is my crossbow, and it runs on homemade internals, and you can see that it barely contains all of them, whereas Chicken is using the stock plunger tube as well as the stock plunger head, so he gets a nice clean seal on his shell, which lends itself to a very beautiful finished product. Now we're just going to start working through it start to finish. So it's delivering some pretty serious power. Chicken makes his own domes, same foam as the Southeast style slugs, but you can see by the C in the back that these are glue dome darts, and they've got just a phenomenal fit. And it's a 14-inch barrel.
Yep.
So for starters, it's using the stock plunger rod, which needs some reinforcements. So this is reinforced with what appears to be stainless steel, sheet steel, aluminium for those of you overseas. Now it's firing off of a K25 combined with a recon spring, which lends itself to some pretty nice power, firing actual lasers. Priming it is a breeze. It's very smooth, very clean, and when we flip it and fire again, just so smooth, very nice. Now, moving along, we're going to talk about his integration. He chose something a little bit non-traditional. Most people do gurus where they integrate a split fire. Chicken decided to kind of make a different version of a split fire, and it lets him close the shell completely. Look at this, how the shells almost blend together because the cuts were done, I assume, very, very slowly. Now, in addition to this, we've got all the way up through the front, and it's just built for this integration. Chicken likes to double load these so that he gets that split fire effect into his breech. Here, it's a quote-unquote magic CPVC breech, which just means that he found CPVC that fits airtight into the Schedule 40 PVC. Now, when you're pumping this, you do about 15 pumps because it is a full-size Panther, not one of those new ones which have half the tank size. And it's very comfortable. You'd think that the small handle would be a problem, but it really isn't. So you can use both hands, shoulder, and fire, and you get a really cool kind of shotgun spread out of it. Now, as far as the paint job goes, it's been clear coated to wazoo, but it started off with a purple base coat, and then we have this really kind of funky, almost acrylic marbling, which looks to be like a white and a gray, and then we have this gold enamel flowering. And of course, all of these silver bolts accent off of the gold. So it's got some metallic detailing, plenty of reinforcements through the catch plate, the plunger tube itself. These obviously hold the Panther shell in place. I think that's 1, 2, 3. And all in all, it's just a really sweet primary. He calls it the ChickenBow Rev3. He started off, the ChickenBow Rev1 was a big bad bow.
It was actually a scorpion bow.
Was a scorpion bow. Then the Rev2 was a big bad bow, and he just loves integrating these air blasters into a Springer. But now he's grown up and he's made himself a crossbow so he can hang with the cool kids, and it's just a sweet blaster. Thanks for sharing it, man.